right, guys, what we got?
So you're pretty depleted at defensive tackle for the moment. What are you seeing out of some of the younger guys who are getting reps?
We're seeing that guys are getting better at knowing their assignments. We're getting to the right spot, but we just got to get better with the effort. You know, we got to bring the juice, need the energy, and don't give in to the beautiful sun. Don't give in to the fact that you have to play more reps than you normally play, and it all works itself out.
I know some of the guys have bands on their wrists.
Yeah.
How many plays or calls are on their wrists?
About 100. Yeah.
And what's your experience like with wristbands as a defensive lineman?
Well, it's a great teaching tool because I figure by the time we get through camp, they won't need them. But, it's good to allow us to take a peek to make sure I'm going in the right place, and even that's not perfect. But
So it's just a camp thing. They're not going to have
they can use it, whatever it takes to do it right. You can have it during camp, you can have it after. I mean, we do it in the NFL all the time, hurry up, and teams are going fast. It can be just one, and that tells everybody what to do on one or two or three. Now you don't have to think. You're trying to take the thinking out of it.
The effort level thing that you just referred to, is that something that can be learned? Or is that something that guys just kind of either have or don't have?
Well, they have it, just like you have it. I mean, there's four things that they got beat up do that I'm going to demand from them because they control it. They got to have a good attitude. They're in charge of that. They got to give great effort. They're in charge of that. And they got to know what to do, and I'm going to help them with that. And then they can't get any trouble off the field. You can do those four things, you can stick around for a while. You can't, get on with your life's work.
You like the progress of the defense?
I do.
What's been the impressive thing?
Well, the impressive thing is that, we've thrown a lot at them, and they've absorbed it. And, we make some mistakes, but we get to do it all over again. We get to repeat the process again, and we get to repeat the process another time before we even start the season.
Aaron Blackwell and Miles Tapasoa, they weren't really participating in spring. They're here now. It seems like they're kind of behind. Is that because they weren't here in spring?
Right.
It's a catching up process. How do you sort of?
I mean, if you were a baseball player and you took a year off, would you be the same baseball player if you didn't prepare and practice? Football is something you have to be out and physically do, and you have to be in good physical shape to do that. And they're catching up. Both of them are smart guys, so they're going to get themselves lined up correctly. They're going to get themselves in the position to know what to do. Now is physically, am I ready to handle that? Am I in great shape to be able to handle that? And they're building up to that.
I know. Go ahead.
What are your expectations for Trevon Mason?
Trevon, oh, you call him Trevon. Okay. I call him Trey. We expect him to be a good, solid, fundamental football player for us. We expect him to be, an anchor there inside that can help us push things out so our linebackers can run and flow.
After last night's practice, is there anything that stuck out or anyone that stuck out after you reviewed the film
Well,
from last night?
Jalen Harris had an interception. That was a great play. He came around, he tipped the ball, intercepted the ball. We had quite a few guys that, get up around the quarterback that could have been potential sacks. There was great effort there on some plays. So it's a process, Guys that can stay focused and bring the juice, they're going to be the ones that's going to play.
I know it's not your position, but we were talking to Jed about Rashan Hodge and how he seems to kind of be all over the place. What have you seen out of him?
I saw what you saw. I saw a guy flash, make a play, flash, make a play. I mean, that's one thing that we can't teach is speed, and he's got it.
Right. Two-a-days are more or less a thing of the past. I mean, you guys have kind of done coaches two-a-days, but not for the players. Do you think that's good for the betterment of the game, and how does it compare to when you were a player?
I would rather have two-a-days, but it's, you got to save their bodies. It's a long season. I get it, I've been through it. But as far as from a teaching standpoint, I mean, you want everybody to know everything right now. You want to be comfortable that you got your game plan and everything down for BYU today. But that's not possible. So we just need a little more time to get that done. So we have to save their bodies and stretch it out.
One more?
What have you seen from Tank Wilson in the last few days? It looks like it's been impressive.
Oh, Tank has been, a pleasant surprise. He has, he's been spot on with all of his assignments. He's been giving great effort, and he doesn't say boo. He just works hard and continues to get better. I mean, I'd like to see him a little more flexible, you know, a little more fluid and agile, but, you know, that's his body type, but he gives me what we ask for.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you.